just learning about the music industry is wild.
I'm not even too deep into music. I listen to music for sure, but like what I have learned about the music industry is that's some crazy. It's some demonic, crazy stuff that happens in there.
They'll turn you out.
100%.
Yeah, they bank on it.
Some of the top guys that everybody be like they turned out. Like that's not who they were.
Yeah,
It's dog eat dog.
Yeah.
And they bank on you being weak-minded so they can exploit you.
Oh, for sure. They ready for you to mess up, so now I can blackball you. So whatever you do, you got to listen to whatever I say.
Compromise you. Damn.
Game changer.
It's wild out there.
I mean, I heard stories back in the day. Who told us that?
Hang on. Welcome back to the podcast.
Well, damn, man, I was getting ready to get into a story, bro.
We got to bring the people in, right? We just can't go into a story and not say welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah. But welcome back.
Am I wrong, Matt?
You are not wrong.
Well, there you go.
I was
Sister Marilyn, thank you for your kind words.
They are
quite
much
welcome.
appreciated, Sister Marilyn.
Yes, you're welcome.
Peter Chisholm, remember that dude, right?
Yeah.
He told me this is like back in the day. He's from Brooklyn, if I remember right. And
Wait, are you guys not even going to introduce your guest?
well, we haven't got there, but goddamn.
I mean, he was working his way there,
Yeah,
Marilyn.
No, no. You
Yeah, he was getting ready to tell a story because you know Lamar likes to tell stories. So let the man tell his story.
What happened to you,
Would
Sister
you like
Marilyn?
to hear his story?
I was waiting for the story. I thought we had a nice little.
It was a good flow, wasn't it?
Sister Marilyn, you are no longer able to talk over that.
She had an ace moment.
No, she
and
was
it's
here.
at this point and moment in time, it's when the ace moment
You know
pops
this
up
show
on the
is
screen.
not
It's an
scripted,
ace
girl.
moment.
This show ain't scripted.
It's not.
You know it. You knew it from the start.
Anyways, look
Continue
here.
on, Brother Dixon.
Peter Chisholm, I met this dude because he saw my near-death experience podcast on someone, Jeff Maher's podcast. And we became good friends, and we were talking about the music industry, how he was in it, how his kids are in it. And I forget who he was dealing with at the time, but it was a big name. I'm just having a brain fart on the name. And he got invited to the house, right? And he thought to himself, cool, I'm finally breaking out. This is what it's like to be in this world.
It's my moment.
Yeah, he's like around these people and they doing all kind of stuff. And he walks into the house, and I think he said he's like glanced at one room and there was like some dudes making out.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, well, wait a minute. Okay, maybe that's just a thing.
Ugh.
So the person he was talking to, and I would like to know the artist's name because I'm sure it's like Albie Shores, whoever, somebody he was affiliated with. They started talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, that's something that can happen for you, and all this, and if you want, we can make that happen." Like flirting with him, like coming on to him, trying to get him to participate in gay sex, and put himself out there like that to become part of the family, the industry. So my boy Peter was like, "No, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to like talk about music. I thought we was talking about music.
That's all I'm here for. I just want.
They were like, yeah. We gonna get to that. We gonna do that. That's what we gonna do. But we have to get through this first. This is how it is. This is what we do.
Right.
And so my boy Peter was like, oh word, bet. So y'all have fun with that. I'm just gonna
We're gonna take another lane.
180 and get back to my whip, and I'm just gonna dip out.
Yeah.
So he ends up dipping out, and they were like, "Oh, cool. So that's what you want to do? Fine." Like, pretty much told him, "Go do your own thing then."
Yeah, you got
Right.
make your own way.
Yeah.
So Pete was just
In
like,
an arrogant way, I imagine.
"Oh yeah," and then Pete was just like, "Okay, so this is my introduction to
The music
the
world.
music world." So, a long story short, he still pursued his music. He ended up working as a bus driver and retired from there. I want to say like 2 years ago.
That's wild.
And now he's got his kids in music.
That's
Yeah,
wild,
that's crazy.
Bruh.
Now just imagine if he said yes that day.
Oh,
I
You go
mean,
to it's a whole different side of it. That
yeah. I mean, but that's what I'm talking about. People that are heavily influenced by, just really wanting to get that fame. They
do
would
anything for
subject
it.
themselves to
And
anything.
now I know what they mean by sell your soul. You absolutely are selling your character and
Yeah.
your morals
Yeah, you're selling
for
out
something you would never
for
do
money, fame,
for
material
a piece
goods.
for a piece of paper.
women, drugs. Hey, welcome to the podcast, CJ. Before the editor stick her foot deep within my bosom, and I have to watch the curse words because I am known to jump the YouTube
He's known.
timeline as when you cannot say things like ooh ooh ah ah and things like ee ooh ooh.
Okay.
So instead of having her go through that extreme, welcome to the podcast, bruh.
Man, appreciate y'all for having me.
Man, it's been
major.
hey. So before we get into who you actually are,
CJ.
is it McAllister or
McCarter.
McCarter?
Yeah.
CJ McCarter. I don't know
me.
why I got you in there as McAllister.
McAllister,
Maybe I
man.
heard you wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It was
look,
around McAllister's, the restaurant, slightly.
Well,
Bet.
I mean, yeah. So you
Yeah.
go into the subconscious
hey,
immediately.
yeah,
Okay.
you probably
Yeah.
got it twisted.
I like where you're going there with it.
But
I got you.
has it been a year yet? I don't think it's been a year yet.
It's got to be close. It was cold.
No,
It was cold.
It was November when we were filming those people at the mall.
Okay, so it's been a year.
So yeah,
But check this out. This is how we met CJ. We go to Burger Fun.
hold on.
Wait, why'd you
CJ,
do that?
Yo, talk to
CJ.
me.
This is what I really want to know. What happened in that day before you met us? I want to know from your side before we get to his side, and then the very basic shit first.
Of the day. Yeah.
Boy, I ought to slap the black off of you.
Look, I want to know details
Details of the day?
because there's some synchronicity in there.
That is one thing we never asked you. What led up to the day prior to BurgerFi?
That's crazy. What was I doing before?
See, that was a long time ago.
It's a whole year. It's a lot of days in between here now.
Yeah.
I mean, but that was a significant day. So
I can tell you exactly what we was doing that day.
Yes.
That day, I worked that day. So I was at OPS in the morning. I probably had just worked out. Lunchtime, I was debating whether. What's crazy was I wasn't even going to BurgerFi. What's crazy was I was going to get lunch and I went to Chipotle was the go, which was right next to BurgerFi.
Right.
I'm a big Chipotle guy.
Yo, word, facts.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the parking lot. I'm like, man, I don't know what I should do. So I text my wife and I asked her, like, hey, should I do Chipotle or BurgerFi? So she responded and was like, BurgerFi. But I was already walking to BurgerFi. So I'm like, oh, this synchronization right here. So I walk in, I'm ordering my food, and I see two big twins. I'm like, what? I got two homies that's two twins, and they're the biggest people I ever met. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's weird. And me and my wife got this weird thing where like we people watch. So when we see twins, it's like, let's see how like in sync they are together.
Yeah.
So it's so crazy. And I'm like, dang, I just got invited to eat lunch with them. I'm about to go chill with them. They seem cool. I mean, let's go.
Yeah.
And y'all told me where y'all was from. I said, I don't know, Waterloo. That don't sound like where black people go, but it's cool. I'll mess with them. They seem chill.
Yeah.
So it was super smooth, and then just, so we had great conversation there. And
Let me ask you about that. When we came up to you and said, hey, yo, bro, you want to just sit? I obviously see there ain't nobody with you. You want to sit and have lunch with us.
Yeah.
What was the first thing that came to mind?
I'm like, hey, they might be weird, bro, because I eat by myself. I'm chilling. But then I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Of all the people sitting in here, obviously it was just us three who was black in there. So it's kind of like, why would I not go sit with them and see what they talking about? Like, see where their head is. It's different when you go out and like you just want to be by yourself. But it's another thing to be like, you want to meet genuine people who kind of think the same as you. Or like, I don't know, you just never know what other people thinking or where
but
they
you
at.
want to get out there and take a risk. You want to not be the normal self.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what my brother and I was doing at that fucking table if you want to know, CJ.
Talk to me.
We were over there playing monkey games like, I don't know, boo-boo. That looks like a fine young black man over there.
Yep.
Should we talk to him, podcast him, boo-boo?
Exactly what was going on.
That's crazy.
But
Let's do a real live podcast without the cameras, boo-boo.
And throughout that whole day, we had just got through filming a bunch of people.
Yep.
And we were running out of people to film. And we were just like, you know what? The universe will bring somebody our way before we head home. And then it told us literally, maybe you may have to spark a little conversation before you go home. And then here walks in CJ. Right. I remember you because you had that dude. And I thought, is that Busta Rhymes' baby brother?
I had the locks then.
Yeah. And I was like, we normally don't do that. Yeah. Honestly, we don't go out and just, we usually keep to ourselves too, kind of introvert.
Oh, right.
But it was something about like, look.
It was the situation.
The situation that we need somebody to interview.
Like,
he's obviously
he's
obviously by himself. So I was like, yo, while you going to the bathroom, ask my man if he want to come over and have lunch with us. At first, you was like, bruh, why'd you go make me do it?
Yeah, because I was kind of like, that'd be awkward. If anything, we both should have done it.
Yeah, I talked his ass into that.
He did it.
No, I think it would have been more weird if both of y'all came up.
Yeah, right?
I would have been like,
hey, yo, look, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what y'all got going on, man?
Hey, no, you gonna have lunch with us.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, that
Turn up, bro. Turn up.
What up, brother? What's your name, brother?
Yeah.
CJ, come over here and have some lunch with us.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
Yeah, it would be cold-blooded.
Put your fingers in my French fries.
Yeah. And we share
And
French
let me
fries.
put my fingers on your French
did.
fries.
We did.
How many people out there in YouTube world met a dude, met a woman at a restaurant, got them to eat lunch with you,
And share French fries.
and share them damn fry actions with you?
BurgerFi is a dope little thing, though.
It is.
It make you want to share your food. Because somebody already got something different. You're like, well, damn. Or can you share your shit with me?
Yeah. Hold up. Shout out to BurgerFi. This ain't sponsored, but shout out to BurgerFi.
Right, because that's where the divine interaction came.
And we had a great conversation. So if you guys are all, the conversation went well. We ended up doing an interview with CJ after BurgerFi. We have that video.
We talked about a lot of deep things at BurgerFi.
We did.
And did you guys notice the white guy next to us was like, I'm in on this conversation.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
No,
he was like, I am in on your conversation.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool. Then it was a full-on four-way podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I forgot all about it.
Right.
It was random, too. It wasn't.
And dude was on our conversation.
Yes.
He was like, y'all are making sense over there.
Yeah.
How can I not be?
He had no choice to. And I can see the resentment. Like, he was like, man, I don't even want to leave right now, but I got to go.
I got to go.
Yeah.
I think he was like, well, how would you start a little bushfire or something like that? We was talking about camping and survival at one point.
That's what
happens when the world goes to shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, that was a nifty little thing you said you would do to start that fire.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
He was on it.
It's just, you just never know what conversation bring, man. What kind of connection you get from it. I know I was talking to Ace earlier, and he was just like, how your podcast was last time he was here. He was talking about how just being in the community, talking to people, you never know what conversation can uplift a person to, you know what I'm saying, they next breaking point or pushing them just a little bit further to be something that they didn't think they could be. You just said one word and it changed everything, their whole perspective on life. So conversation is crazy. And the fact that since that day, I even told my wife, like, since that day, I go out of my way to talk to anybody. Like, if I see somebody sitting by themselves, I'm going to go make a joke or something, trying to, liven them up. Because I never know what situation you in. This could have been your 13th reason and you ready to end everything versus, and I come up here and show you some type of love and it changes everything. Like, dang, it is good people in the world. So
Right. Put yourself out there.
Oh, yeah.
Being vulnerable is it's a finicky thing, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because you'll eat yourself alive. Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? What will they ever think of me?
Yeah.
And sometimes you just got to do it.
Go for it.
Hey, how old are you?
27.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a trainer, so I work at an OPS DuPont location. It's a sports performance gym. So I work with a lot of athletes. Great time, love it.
That's a good segue. Tell us where your CJ train is going. Where do you see yourself in life? Where are you going? What you about? What you do, bro? Tell us, enlighten us.
I got you. I heard y'all ask Ace and them this question. I had to study it a little bit. I'm like, let me
oh, wait, hold on now, bro.
Let me see. I didn't study to the test. That's not cheating. You got to use your sources, man.
Yeah.
Use your sources.
Well, you got to identify what what organization are you stepping in on? So let me do a little bit of research.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. That's how I see it.
I had to peep the scene. I can't just come in blindfolded.
Right,
I
right,
do
right,
that
right,
in
right.
life.
feel you
And that's
on
smart. And that's just smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So
ahead.
no, CJ Train. It's chugging right now for sure. I think for the most part, I'm a big believer in God, and He got the path for me already laid out. It's just I have to continue to assert myself in my roles. So when it comes to training, I believe that I am very good at what I do because I get great results. Over this last year, I had kind of like a great mentor. She's been in it for 7 years. So I kind of like learned from her. And I think with my personality and the way that I can turn the room and have the energy and create the culture, it pushes me to be like, you are the front runner in the room right now. So whatever you say, the kids or the athletes or the adults will react off of you. So I feel like that's why I'm already in my calling, because I don't really get a lot of like negative feedback, and it's always like a positive thing. So it's super nice to be in. But OPS kind of like gave me my opportunity fresh out of college, so it was super nice to just not have to find a job. It found me basically. So I don't think OPS is my ending all, you know what I'm saying? I feel like eventually I do get an opportunity to go a little bigger, maybe work with some professional athletes, travel a little bit more, because my wife's in HR, so we can go around whenever she's ready. So that's super nice. The train's chugging though, for sure. Like I feel like I get lost in this spot where I want to make a lot of money. Like that's my goal. I want this lifestyle. I want to make this money. I want to do things. I want to take my family places. But like, I think sometimes I get so caught up in that it pushes me away from my job, and then I start to lack there. So then I'm like, dang, all right. When I'm locked in and I'm doing my job, greater things happen versus when I take my eye off what I'm really supposed to be doing and go towards the worldly thing of the paper.
Right.
It changes and alters my perspective of everything else. So
hey, let me ask you this.
Holla at me.
Financially, are you staying above the red, the household?
The red.
Are you able to work and put away some money for savings, basically?
Let's dig into that. Recently, so I got married in 2022.
You better get this right, brother.
Right on
You
that.
know
I
she's
will have
watching.
my ass handed to me.
No, it's 2022.
If I didn't get that right.
I got that right.
Ooh.
I thought it was longer. It's
Telling you,
it's
boo,
been like
I
that.
had my ass handed to me.
It's been that. It's
Jesus,
like
Baba.
it's been longer. No. So before marriage, we were both green. Then we got married and things started to come together. And like during that first year of it, not green, super red. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? When you think about the 21st century marriages, I think it's a little too fluffy. You kind of do too much. But it was a great day. Don't ever get me wrong. I never take that back. But like, you look back at it and you're like, dang, just imagine if we would have did this, had this many people, and then did the rest of this with this money. Like, it changes everything, the whole perspective of the next year. So we were fighting for a good year, trying to get out of the red, but she just got a new job, which is crazy. Like, she was making, a certain amount, and then she just doubled that, literally out of the blue. And it's like, dang. But this all happened after so I officially was like, all right, let's put our accounts together. We got a joint account. Boom. God was like, all right, you took the step I've been waiting for. Next thing you know, she gets another job, doubles her income. Now we're in the green. So now we can save. We're saving a great amount of money now. So it's like, sheesh.
Yeah.
This a game changer. And I feel like the ceiling for her is higher than mine because like she's in HR. So HR is every company has that. They're paying people unreal. Amazon's paying like $200,000 a year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So versus me, the performance world, it's not this big, huge industry where people are making $100,000 unless you with the elites of elites, like the professional athletes.
Right.
So it's only a certain amount of people that are doing that. But it's like her ceiling's super high, but for me to do what I want to do, I have to have someone
That supports.
Yeah.
But I think you said the magic thing already. You guys are working and you're able to save, right?
Yeah.
So in my eyes, I stopped there, searching for anything higher.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna start living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't get worried into trying to chase more paper. I would start living now and start doing things with your life that, you know, make sense to you instead of concentrating on staying on that paper grind constantly, because that can be a wicked thing straight up.
No, yeah. And the time go by
And
even
the time
faster.
go by fast.
Yep.
It goes by too fast.
Yeah.
So the wife and I make it a habit to not just get lost in trying to stay ahead, because there's always that fear of falling back, but start living.
Yeah.
Like, if you already saving and you comfortable, you rich already in my eyes. You already made it, bruh.
Oh,
You
that's
know what I'm
valid.
saying?
The other side of that too that you mentioned was you got a great base of support.
For sure.
Your wife makes more money than you. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, nah, hey, I'm open to it. As long
Listen
as
to
we're
me.
together.
And it's not even about the money. It's about the relationship between two people.
Yeah.
Right.
That one person will provide for the other because it's a family-based thing.
Right.
You're
Right.
tight. You're locked in as a
It's
unit.
inseparable.
The other, this person makes more or that person makes less, that is so not the relationship.
Right.
The
Yeah.
relationship is so much deeper than that. It's
Right.
it's based on love
And compromise.
and support and compromise
Yeah.
and having your best friend have your back no matter whatever you do.
100%.
I can tell you right now, if a woman made more than me and supported my dreams, my ass would be all dandy with that.
You certainly would.
I don't
boo-boo.
have no 1940s, 1930s male chauvinist, pig
Yeah.
mindset.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Amazing.
You don't have to worry about that
And I can
aspect
be
in your
home.
life. And you can
be
also
home.
do
What?
things like what you're talking about, your paper chase, apply yourself to whatever other extracurricular dream that you may have and pursue that. And you never know if money may come through that outlet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you guys talk about it. Babe, I want to pursue this dream. And how well you guys are locked in, like my brother in Maryland, that shit'll happen.
Yeah.
The dream will happen because now you got two positive souls believing in it.
Right.
That's
And if you can imagine it, you've already manifested it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get here like this morning. I just wrote a complete shamanic beat this morning before you got here, like 2 hours before you got here. And I pictured the song
Before you made it.
before I made it and manifested it. I came in here saying, I'm not leaving until I make a shamanic beat of my own making, And
That's major.
so when you say things like keep wanting to chase that dollar, there ain't nothing for it,
Nothing.
It's
Yeah,
all-
and you were focused on that dollar, and you said, "Oh, I lost sight of my job. It took me off center with my job."
right.
And then you let that go.
Yeah.
If you just let that go and keep it in the subconscious, that money, you already put it out there. It'll come to you. Just get out of your own way.
That's what she say all the time.
Yeah.
When I'm stressed about money, even our relationship be so, what I'm saying, rocky. It's just not even like bad. It's just like not emotionally there. You
Right.
know, and I don't even like
Yeah.
when she feel that way. So it's like, I got to stop thinking about the money so much.
Yeah.
That's-
But y'all having these conversations, bro. It's communication,
yes,
man.
Yeah.
That's like number one for a relationship is communication.
Major.
Don't hold anything. Don't hold anything back.
And being married to an accountant, you won't just be consuming. There's like to make it, you got to stop consuming. You consume when the accountant says you can consume.
Yeah.
But the game is save your money.
Marilyn won't let him take a shit if it costs too much money.
But if it makes business sense,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
we'll
she-
spend the
we're
money.
going.
And we
Yeah.
won't go fucking cheap on it either.
Yeah.
We'll
Right.
spend the money. So, I mean, that's the key though. Stop being a consumer. That's a whole different witchcraft that we can go down.
No, for sure. And actually, what's crazy is like within this last year, we learned that. Like, she texted me literally today. She was like, from us not having money, I've learned how to deal with money so much better now that we do have money. So
Right.
it's like, and I'm like, no, that's major, because she was our spender at first, and I was the person who was like, dang, I don't think we should do this. We shouldn't do that. And but when we didn't have it and we couldn't do it, it's like, all right, we got a list of things that we need.
Right.
And if we can't, if the needs are met, we're not doing the wants until we can. I never say no because I don't never want to negate what she want to do in life. You know, it's just like, just not right now.
Right.
But when we do get it,
Right.
that's on the list.
Yeah.
And don't feel bad about the wedding. I know that's what you're alluding to. You guys spent more in the wedding than what you would like to have, or you thought how you could better spend that money.
Yeah, after.
But see, look here, the money that it provided for your wedding, it left lasting memories.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and I never changed
and
that.
you can't. There's no dollar amount that'll wager against that aspect of your life.
Yeah, and that to me, putting money towards that's a beautiful.
That's
thing.
a beautiful thing.
No, for sure.
That is, you know.
But I get it where you coming from. Why would I spend $80,000 when we could have had a goddamn Rolls Royce?
But hear me out.
Crib.
Don't
Could have had down payment on a crib.
But that's living in regret now.
That's true.
Now
That's
you
true.
guys are living in regret.
Yeah.
Had you not made those decisions, you won't be here sitting on that couch
right.
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
I promise you.
something could have definitely altered the course.
You would have altered time right then and there. Yep. So everything we did is the best thing even if it was the worst thing we ever did, it still led us
to where we at right now.
here, bruh.
Yeah.
So we playing, that's why he keeps saying, we keep playing a master game of life. And we're trying to get as much points as we can.
As many points.
You know,
Can't leave with a little bit of
you
points.
can't, bruh. You can't. Now ask me this. Answer me this. What was your childhood like, bruh?
Ooh, you trying to get deep?
Because I know there's some interesting shit going
we
on.
can only go as deep as you
You
let
want
us,
us.
my brother.
go
Now, if
deep.
you open up the hole, I'm jumping in.
Okay. Nah, my childhood was, my mom, she's incredible. You know what I'm saying? I give all ups to my mom. I had a big family, so I got raised by a lot of people.
Siblings.
Siblings, I'm the oldest, so I'm the oldest of 8.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm the big
You
dog.
got a village.
Yeah.
That's an African village.
Yeah, we got an African village.
Are you Tutsi or Watutsi?
I'm Tusi.
Yeah.
Answer these, motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, right. Now,
You had better answer right, motherfucker.
Yeah. Do you chase a lion with your bare hands?
hey, I will for them for
Have
sure.
you peeled his back with your hyena, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Tell me this is
All
true.
that.
All day.
All that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no. So I'm the oldest of 8. My mom has me, and I have 2 younger sisters and 2 younger brothers on my mom's. And on my dad, I have 2 younger brothers and a younger sister. My parents split up young when I was young, but they were young as well. My dad went on and got married to my stepmom, who's still my stepmom now. So shout out to my pops for just, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
the
Pops.
Yeah, showing me long lasting that relationships do last. You know, my mom's great. My mom's the greatest.
But he showed you more than that, CJ. He showed you not to settle, not to sacrifice your happiness for just one person or whatever that outcome may be. He showed you more than just long-term relationships can last. He showed you don't ever settle.
Yeah.
Don't ever settle until you're happy.
Yeah.
Onward.
I agree. I can see that for sure. But yeah, like my grandpa raised me when it comes to like male figures.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was like the super pivotal in my life. Rest in peace to my grandpa.
Rest in
Hey,
peace.
That's my
grandpa.
dog. Yeah. But yeah, so my mom, we grew up, not a lot of money. We was, you know, government assistance for sure for most of my life. Then my mom kind of like, I don't know, my little brother had passed away. I had a little brother that passed. He passed from SIDS.
Man.
Sudden infant death. Yeah, so that was kind of wild.
Sorry to hear that.
What was his name?
Traumatic. Christian.
Shout out to Christian.
Shout out to Christian. Shout out to my little homie.
Yeah.
No, I had a lot of death young, but that was one like where my mom's life pivoted, and she ended up going to school, became a nurse. You know what I'm saying, working 3 jobs while going to school, raising 3 kids. It was crazy for sure. I kind of like raised my siblings as well for her to go off and do that. So once she started making money, like life 360. You know what I'm saying? We moved out north. We always went to private school though. I never knew how she made that work, but hey.
North where? So where were you living?
So when I was younger, we lived over on the south side of town. We lived off of Hannah. We moved a lot though. So we moved off Hannah,
This
South
is all
Park,
Indiana?
all Fort Wayne,
Okay.
Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah. So we was all, never moved away. Considered it, but we never did that. So yeah, my brother passed. Boom, I went to school, started making money. So like my younger brother, and my younger sister, they live a whole different life now. Like they never seen nothing I saw. Like I seen a lot of stuff my mom go through, shootings in our backyards,
Right.
held at gunpoint, all types of weird, crazy stuff. But like my brother and my sister would never like imagine that life. Like they live a whole different. Like anything they want, they get. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to mom.
Shout out. I'm telling you, she
Mad
different.
respect
She
to
different.
mom. She
She's
sound like my mother.
Hey, superwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But she just always provided everything I ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? So I can remember blatantly one year she probably made $10,000. That's the same year I got a moped, brand new moped from the shop.
Yeah.
And I was like 1,800, 2,000. I'm like, I don't know how you did that to know that you only made $10,000 and we still got a house. We got this, that, and the third. It's like, wow, you sacrificed money just to give me something I wanted.
Yeah.
And I crashed it like 2-3 weeks later. And I wasn't even supposed to be out. I was on punishment.
You broke
She
the
left. She left
rules.
the house. I'm like, man, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, she gonna kill me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Did she kill you? I want to know now.
she did not kill me because I got in the accident.
Okay.
Oh, so the accident. So she's like, this boy already got his ass whooped.
Yeah, I fractured my tailbone. I couldn't play in this big basketball tournament.
Oh, man.
I was crushed. I was so mad at myself.
Yeah,
It
you
was,
did it to yourself.
Yeah.
That was one of those moments where it's just like, I told you so. Like, listen, I know what's best for you, and you think you do, but you're not there yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a lot of whoopings as a kid too. I was bad.
Could you imagine if you didn't crash on that moped and you went to play basketball, where that would take your life?
Yeah,
Just that one game.
Life could have,
Isn't that finite, my friend?
It's crazy.
It could go one way or the other.
You know, if I never get caught riding a moped, I'd probably do something else in life that I,
Would really regret or
know?
really, exceed from.
Crazy.
Trippy.
Crazy
Yeah.
how that all worked. It's
Yeah.
crazy for sure.
Yeah, so you've had an interesting childhood.
Yeah.
So what's your other siblings do?
So boom, let's go. Oldest to youngest. My sister Aspen, she's in nursing school right now. Shout out to her. She's going hard.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Aspen.
Yeah, she's going hard. My sister Anaya own her own business, skincare.
Mm-hmm.
She was just down in Texas. She just moved back home though, so it was good to have her back because she just had a baby boy. So that's my first nephew. Yeah, yep. And then who under there? Boom. It would have been Christian.
Mm-hmm.
He passed, but then it's Arion underneath him.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dad's son.
Mm-hmm.
He's at University of Indianapolis right now playing football on a scholarship. So
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
he's locked in. He just had his son too. Yep. And then under him is Jaden. My little brother just graduated from Carroll last year. Doing great, just trying to figure out, what he want to do in life.
Mm-hmm.
So he ended up not playing football after high school, which was 100% okay with me. We're a big football family, but
Right.
I was like, hey, the sooner you get done, the better. Your body gonna feel good. Your mind gonna be good. You got so much life. You don't got to go into debt. You don't got to do none of that. So yeah, go ball, dude. You got the whole world at your hand at 18 years old.
Right.
Then Tay, my 10-year-old brother. He's 11. He's 11 now. Dang, time's flying. He is the one. He's so smart, but he just challenged everything all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I think it's just like their generations.
It's information age,
Oh
brother. It's
my
at your
gosh.
fingertips.
Yeah.
YouTube is like
Influential.
He lives on it.
Yeah.
He knows everything. TikTok. Man. He don't even gotta leave the house to know everything.
Right.
Right.
Don't
Right.
gotta call people. He
Isn't
don't gotta
that,
talk
isn't
to
that
people.
strange,
Yeah.
though? It's strange, man.
But he's different because he's not socially awkward. Like he can hold a conversation with a grown up.
Yeah.
But a lot of people his age, those kids, they can't talk. They don't know what to say.
We are looking at the future change right here. This is a very interesting time to be alive.
Yeah. Kids are a whole lot smarter.
It makes me wonder if we ever going to leave our homes at one point? Are we always just is this what it's gearing to?
Losing
all
that social
being home.
aspect of each other.
Yeah.
Why go outside? I can look at you on a computer screen.
On my phone.
On my
On
phone.
my phone. I think we'll forget what it was to be in the presence of someone else. Ultimately, I think that's gonna be a thing of the past.
Right.
That's a scary thought.
Right?
That is a scary thought.
I don't think I could sit in the house all day.
Well, you're not designed
I mean,
to.
you were born in a different time, so your software is going to
A little
operate
different.
for its time.
I know ours was different software. I mean, the news that we got, the paper boy came and threw it at your front
Right.
door.
Right.
Now we waking up to
Yep.
it. Alert on your phone.
Facts.
Where there was actual like the kid had to go to the press,
To get the
pick up his
papers.
deal, get on his bike. So I mean, one, it was a killer workout regimen because you're
Right.
getting this cardio. It's like
Right.
almost like a hit if you stop and go and
Yeah,
stop and
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Right. So I mean,
a whole
who's to
different-
say that from here on off, 2050, in order not to have diseases and sickness, we're now going to enter the phase of information age, and we're going to integrate ourselves with our technology. That way, we don't have to make social interactions no more. Less money is being spent on
The world gonna
commuting.
be fat.
You know what I mean?
Oh, just obese. Well, it's already headed that way.
You ever see Wally? Was it Wally?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's Wally.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah.
They
I
on a
seen Wally.
spaceship.
Yeah,
Just
big.
Yeah. Huge.
Massive.
They don't want to do nothing. I hope not.
I hope we don't get
I'm
there.
optimistic. I hope that's not going to be the
and
case.
I work in the field where I can't afford that. I wouldn't be needed no more.
Right.
Well, I mean, look at YouTube. You can watch YouTube and get your workout. Why am I going to spend money and
Nah, I'm different. I'm better than YouTube.
that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You the last of your software.
yeah. I probably am. I'm better than YouTube though.
We're the
Yeah.
last of our software.
I can-
We're in our 40s.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
software is old.
That's floppy
like,
disk, bro.
You got a bigger
The fact-
update than we
The
got.
fact that y'all go out and find me, like y'all found me, like people ain't doing that.
People
no
ain't
more.
doing
They're
that,
not.
bruh.
They trying to go off a name, like, oh, let me get such and such in here. Who
Yeah.
do this, that, and the third. Nah,
But I tell
there's
you,
some regular people that got crazier stories and
Yes.
oh man, for sure.
Yes.
nobody.
Yeah,
And
nobody and no one cares.
And
no
and
one
I know when
cares.
I work out, I like to work out with another human being.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'm sorry, but YouTube does not motivate me to get it done because it's not personal.
and YouTube ain't counting my reps.
No.
What?
Yeah, they're not holding me
not holding me
accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't gotta do this.
No.
Yeah.
But when I'm with this person, even if
Yeah.
they don't care what I do, it's still a
Yeah.
like I'm not about to let you outwork me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, I would imagine
It's the motivation,
One
right?
would be there for. That's the word for high energy is motivation.
right.
When you link them two words together, if we're gonna get into etymology, like words are energy.
Right.
Right.
And if you's the guy I'm going to see, if you're that guy that's like, okay, we're getting ready to do switch squats and stand by. Or if you're that guy like, yo, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Switch squats,
Yeah.
jumping jacks,
Let's go.
push-ups. Like, you there for
Yeah.
that. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna absorb this dude's energy.
For
Well,
sure.
and you're lacking that discipline on your own accord, which is why you're seeking it out from someone else of a different energy.
Right.
Yeah.
You're just lacking that energy.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
No,
YouTube
for
is not gonna give you that energy.
Nah.
Yeah.
And that's what's so crazy. Hey, yeah, YouTube, going back to that. My little sister, that's the little baby of the whole group. She only 6. Yeah. What you for a minute, that's all she was doing. YouTube. I'm like, bro, this can't be good for their brains. No way. But she's also one of the smartest people in her class. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
my 2 siblings just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Hold on,
Right.
CJ. Hold on. Now, YouTube, I mean, we love YouTube. Now, hold on. As we're bashing that shit, we love that shit.
We love YouTube.
We just saying moderation.
Yeah.
As you were, CJ.
No, for sure. No,
Yeah.
moderation for sure. Yeah, it's so wild. And kids like as young as 1, 2 on an iPad scrolling. I'm like,
Yeah, my kids do the same, man. They 13 and 9, and they know more than I would ever know.
which I'm not mad that they do, but like I feel like you're not doing anything though. You just kind of like see it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Right.
there, but everybody can't be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Not everybody can do it.
Yeah. So we watching YouTube, but what we doing for like, what's the next level for us though?
Right.
Because I can watch YouTube all day. YouTube can tell me everything, but how is that beneficial to like where I'm headed?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think it's all there.
Yeah.
Right.
You got to go and talk to people. You got to see people. You got to be in different experiences. You got to do it on your own, not looking at somebody else doing it.
Yeah,
That ain't teaching you. That's
that
like
ain't-
school at that point.
Not teaching you
Not
nothing.
teaching you nothing. And I went to college. I got a degree. Like, school did not teach me how to be a trainer.
Right.
No, it didn't teach me how to be personable with people. It didn't teach me how to be, you know what I'm saying, how to see something and fix it, how to see a person and be like, oh, it's because their confidence down. Let me help them in the gym. Boom, boom, boom. School didn't do none of that. School just taught me the anatomy of a body, where the muscles are, and
terminology.
which I use none of, because if I'm
Right.
talking to a person, they don't
It's
even know the
language.
terminology.
Yeah,
Be real.
anyway,
So
it's
I'm
layman's
being-
terms.
Yeah, come on.
I did a physical therapy assistant program.
major. Yeah, I
and
thought about that.
I almost graduated, but I went back into law enforcement. But I was like 3/4 of the way done. I liked it.
Yeah,
It was challenging,
very.
but like you saying, I learned all the terminology, and toward the end of the program, they were like, all that shit you learned, great, good. Now
Don't even matter.
erase it, because we need you to talk to this patient like you would normally talk to your best friend, because they won't understand, where the rhomboids and the scalenes and your lateral medialis and
Yeah.
you don't give a shit about that.
They just want to get me better.
Yeah,
Give me
all I
stronger.
want to
That's
know
it.
is, how do I come back from this injury? How do I get stronger?
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found myself saying things like, sit down like you're getting ready to sit on the toilet.
No, 100%. That's
Don't-
how we do it.
Don't wink your butt at me.
No, 100%. Hey,
Come back up.
on this spot, be explosive. Act like somebody about to kick you in your butt.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, let's and that's what people want to hear. They don't want to hear your education. They proud that you got it.
Yeah, thank you.
But how's that shit gonna get me working out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Work out my brain muscle.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what the hell it is you talking about.
I know when I was a farrier, Merrill had to always step in and dumb the words down.
Yeah.
But I feel like for a farrier, like there's only one word for what I'm talking about. There's not a slang word for it, or I deliver it to
We
you.
did a lot of that with people, though. If you don't remember, we would always say things like, like with your fingernail, it comes out of the cuticle. If you get a gash here, it'll
Right.
show.
Leave a
Yeah,
deviation and
we weren't always
right.
so medically.
I know, but when I started dealing with those vets and stuff, you really got to be on your P's and Q's with the
Yeah, with the
terminology.
vets. Yeah.
So Merrill would, in the behind scene would be like, so what he said was,
Yeah.
Break it down a little bit.
Yeah.
What had happened
What had
twice.
happened.
Urban
Was.
Dictionary.
yeah. Hey, have you ever seen any like UFOs or any ghosts or maybe a
Have
hairy
I?
man in the woods?
Personally,
Yeah.
Nah. Do I believe they there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What make you believe that they there? Like, what about
'Cause
CJ come out of the
ain't
box
no-
like that?
Ain't no way God just created me.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
Now I'm limiting his
Yeah.
powers. You
So
know.
what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
saying?
yeah. You
what
ain't
you
no cap
saying-
on that.
Nah.
What you saying is, if you possible,
Anything.
Why
anything's
not? Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
Why would he not?
Yeah. Well, I mean, damn it, CJ, you're driving a hard bargain there.
Hey,
Let me ask you this. What if an extraterrestrial entity just sat right there next to you on the couch for the first time, and you looking at them, and it wants to have a conversation, and it's like, oh, I don't need this microphone and headphone shit. I'm just gonna talk to y'all through my mind. And he just sat right there, or it sat right there next to you. How would you respond?
I would be like, hey, take me back to where y'all at, because I need to learn how to use that. That's tough. Oh, yeah,
CJ
man.
goes straight into education.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. Teach me.
CJ
Teach
like
me.
it.
Take me to your nearest school.
Yeah,
I
how
need
do
to
you
know.
use that?
I need to know, because
I'm
that's
gonna
different.
get educated on you guys.
I'd probably get curious. Like, first off, how'd you get in here, bruh?
Yeah.
Let's
No,
talk about
right.
that. Did you teleport in
Yeah.
this piece?
I like
Just like
I
pop
like
in here.
Yeah,
I
just
like
pop
what y'all would do.
What?
I like what y'all would do. Hollywood movies would be like, pull out some guns and smoke this dude immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
We all dying if he
Yeah.
teleported in here. He gonna
Right.
kill us first.
Yeah. Like, dude.
But Hollywood would tell you, shoot that damn thing.
Yeah,
it's not
nah.
of you, you
Yeah.
know? But you guys are like, I want to go to your library.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right
Like,
now.
plug me in however you did.
Yeah.
Get me
Like,
in.
yeah. However you got in here, take us out the same way.
Yeah.
I would just have a ton of questions.
Yeah.
I would have a plethora of questions.
On the real one. Yeah. Come
I
on.
would be really surprised. I would kind of be scared and like, holy shit, like what are we
I'm
seeing here?
definitely gonna be like, bro,
You know?
what are you?
But then I might have to just stop myself and just breathe and go.
Yeah. This is here. You here, bro.
Then I'll ask him, who taught you love?
Yeah.
Let's start there, I guess.
Yeah.
Of all the things,
Yeah.
who taught you love?
Yo, bro, do you have love on your planet?
Yeah, yeah.
And what does that look like?
Yeah, yeah.
I would ask things like, man, what do the stars look like? What do other galaxies and planets look like? How many
Is
planets?
it people?
How much
what's
life?
Up, what else up there?
Yeah. What does it look like on different
Can
planets?
you show me on your phone or however
Yeah.
you show me? Put it in my brain. Like,
Yeah.
drop it in there.
Let me
I
see.
think just asking the guy who taught you love would get us all of those answers.
No, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That would have got deep on the alien, bro. Like he'd have been like, well, let me start here of what you think love is first,
And let me show you what
and
we
let me,
think it
yeah,
is.
universally.
But that entity is probably like millions of years advanced, maybe more. And he's like, the concepts that you guys have on Earth are great for Earth, but take it from me. I've been around for years, and the laws of universe, none of that what you guys think matters. But here's what does, and then like enlighten us with a bomb.
Right. I don't want them to fracture our minds, though.
I
Yeah,
think
you
I-
can't
it
give me
would-
too much.
Don't
You
give me
can't
too
do
much.
that, 'cause
It
I
would-
gotta live here. You don't.
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right? So I
yeah.
just give me a little bit of. I don't need all of it. Just give me a little
Yeah,
bit.
you here on vacation.
Yeah.
But I would think something that smart and intelligent would know how much food to
we
give
can
us.
take. Yeah.
He's like, these fragile minds, I'll shatter their paradigm with just this one
They just
notion.
explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I show y'all the right thing. It's over. with.
Hell, by
Right.
his ass popping right next to your black ass on the goddamn chair would have me just done.
No, that's what all I would need to see.
Yeah.
He'll probably disclose some information like, once you die, it's way better than this. I'd probably be like, oh, really?
Oh, word?
I'll be back. And I never come back.
So that's it. That's it.
That's it. It's a wrap.
You actually become one of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
wrap.
Like,
if he told you some shit
Oh,
like
let me
it's a wrap.
elevate.
Hold
Let me
on,
level
real
up.
quick.
No. First, I'll consult with the wife. I'll be like, honey, now listen.
Why you got to put on that broadcaster voice? You don't talk to her
I
that
know.
way.
I'd be like, boo-boo. No. For real, though. I'd be like, honey, now listen.
Oh, my God.
This alien over here, it's funnier when you talk like this.
Yeah.
So shut your lips.
God bless.
This alien over here presented me with an actual goddamn solution to our problems.
To our problems.
Now, here's what we're going to do. We should off ourselves right now.
Right now, today.
You know that computer problem you're having? Who would have thought that Alt Control Delete?
Yeah.
That was the answer.
Honey, this may sound totally out of the box, but I think we should off ourselves right now.
Oh man, we can't go. We can't entertain.
I don't
that.
know.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
We had this conversation before though. Do you
Yeah.
think if evidence was in abundance and it was factual evidence that there is the other side and people over there are alive and well, how many people you think would stay here and entertain this fucking physical life?
I think people with money would stay here.
I said the
Damn,
same thing.
You did say the same thing.
Onward, go on.
Go ahead.
But us normal people, yeah, we got to go see what's over there. Because I got some people over there I need to talk to.
Yeah.
You got your brother over there.
Two.
Two.
But my godbrother passed when I was 13.
Dang, what was his name?
O'Shea.
Oh, shit.
Shout out to O'Shea.
Sorry, that's my dog. But
So
yeah.
wait, CJ, you saying you would push the button? You would just
I couldn't kill myself though.
no. Like, but what if it was as easy as just saying yes, I'll transition,
walk
and
over
then you
there.
just walk over? Think about what you have here.
Okay, but that says
Hold on,
something
wait a
about
minute.
himself,
Hold
though.
on.
He said he wouldn't kill himself.
Okay, but hold on. You're not actually killing yourself. I don't even like to use that term because it's not even possible. But so you saying with everything in totality, would you do it?
You just
that's
said
not-
you wasn't
now
going to kill yourself.
Now that you just asked, now that you said that,
Yeah.
I don't know if I could go over there yet. I don't think I'm done on my assignment.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not
Think
done
about
with my
this shit
assignment
before you
yet.
say it.
You're right. You're right.
Yes.
I'm not done with my assignment. I got more work here.
And subconsciously, you said, "I am not going to kill myself."
I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Somebody else gonna have to take me out.
These are new questions I'm building up to pose to people.
Yeah, no, these good. These fire.
Because
I don't think people think like this.
I know I'm not ready. And I've had an inkling of the other side because I had a near-death experience. I don't know if we ever told you that.
I think we kind of briefly brushed up.
We brushed it. We got a podcast where we talk about it in detail.
Yeah, watch that one.
And I wasn't ready when I was outside of my body then. And the universe, God knew it, and they sent me back. And which I'm glad they did. So if I was posed with that, I'm not done. I like being depressed sometimes or not having a great day and going through these.
Come out of it,
right?
Life's
worth living.
All the better. But to have that safety net behind you, you know, it eggs you on to see, well, how much can I endure?
No, right.
How much can I really take? Because I already know if I can't take it or if it's just too much, I can just go. I can just go home.
Hey, yo, I like a good movie, bro.
Right.
I kind of want to see movies out all the way through to the end.
Yeah. Whether they're gonna be good or bad.
I cannot cut this movie short.
Yeah.
Nah.
I got to see.
My movie kind of dope too. So
See, that's what I'm talking about, CJ.
I can't cut this one. This one fire.
Right?
This one going down in the books for sure.
I'm gonna try to be a superhero as long as I can.
Oh my gosh. And like I'm a great influence to like kids. So like that's really what I work with. So like I don't think I reached enough of them yet. So there's no way I can just leave right now. They got a lot more. They young. I got to see them get to the stage where I'm at now, and I'm like, see what we talked about. Boom, 10 years ago.
You want results,
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to save people. That's my whole goal.
So what about that as your next calling? Yeah, I don't want to say your money maker, but the dream.
I think where I am right now does it though.
Yeah.
I think that I probably could reach more people for sure. I don't know. Maybe podcast might be my vibes.
Yeah.
One day.
And
me and my wife talk about it. Us two doing it together.
Yeah. That's always a good thing.
Yeah. I think it.
Pursue it.
I think we will.
You got all the wealth of knowledge right here.
Right here.
Hell, the editor just told you.
Yeah.
Man,
put me on game.
Man, sharpen man.
Mm-hmm.
Major.
Yeah.
That's 100% true.
And then you guys might find out it might be just your cup of tea, especially like how to communicate with each other and putting yourselves out there to others and being vulnerable.
100%. I think people seeing real people. Like one thing I'm big on, like now at this age, as I get older, is like real genuine people. Like if I meet you first and I already got a sour taste, like I can't trust you, automatically written off, right? So like, I should never have a moment where I can't trust a person off of just meeting you.
Yeah.
If I got that cue, then my gut's right.
That's a vibe.
Majority of the time.
Yeah, it's a vibe, bro.
Like, it's a vibe. So like genuine relationships are major. Like I don't want no surface level. Like I remember younger where having a lot of friends was dope. Like I just want to be popular. I was invited everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. But now I feel like God's put me in a spot where like I need you more sheltered. I need your heart and their love, and where everything you putting out, I need it more sheltered and geared towards the people that I need you to hit. Like no more wasted time.
Yeah. For you to be able to tap into that and know that's what God is telling you says volumes, bro. Because how old are you again?
27.
27? A lot of 27-year-olds got their head up their ass. In fact, it's so far up their ass, you couldn't tell them that it was anywhere other.
They don't even look human. You imagine a human with his head up his ass? It's not a pretty sight. It's not a pretty sight at all.
But
that would be crazy.
That's a great direction because it's more than just you.
Yeah, way bigger than me. Yeah.
You all about helping others. That's pretty much what we all about here.
Yeah.
That's all that this podcast is for. The music is for. It's not just about us. It's about other people. I think once people figure out that when they figure out what their calling is in life, it all comes back to that.
Yeah.
It's not a selfish thing.
And I don't think people find their callings often though.
You may not ever
I
find
think
it
people,
in this
some
life.
people just
In circles. But that's okay too, because that's where they need to be.
right.
They just don't recognize their calling.
Yeah, they just missing it.
They're getting it.
They're getting
getting the
it.
call.
They're walking past it for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Every
Every day.
boom, every
Yeah.
year you walking past it. It's there. You just
Right.
you don't have the background or the tools in your toolbox
To access it.
to access what you
Yeah.
where you're
Right.
supposed
What
to
do you
be
think got you to open up your mind and start receiving instead of like always asking and wanting and wanting? You got something got you out of your way where you were able to receive the message.
Yeah, so few things. Death is one. Like, yeah, I experienced death so young. It was crazy. Yeah, like for a span of like 6 years, I lost like 12 people. Close, boom. So I'm like, dang, this shit happened fast.
Right. Yeah,
So you
death
got-
don't discriminate.
Yeah, no, it don't. Ages don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I lost my brother 3 months. I lost my great granny. She was 79. So I'm like, boom, you got that span. It don't care. It's coming, regardless. So.
And transition, CJ. Don't say death because death is finite.
Transition.
I promise you, it's not the end.
Facts.
Just say
I
things
respect
like
that.
transition.
Yeah,
Yeah, brother.
They waiting for me. They waiting for me.
Exactly.
For
Onward.
sure.
Onward.
And then outside of transition things, just like, so I was a football player, always had that dream to go to the league, and it was like I closed that door on myself not being the right person at the right times.
Oh, let's talk about this. So what was your position?
Outside linebacker.
So you like to smash dudes.
I'm hitting. I'm hitting for sure.
You sitting in the truck,
Yeah,
bruh.
yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
So what happened?
So I went to school and like I was so like, I don't know, into women and my grades sucked. It was just not a great time. You know what I'm saying? Fighting, things just not being a great teammate. So coach ended up, pulling scholarship, kicking me off.
Oh,
And that kind of like pushed me into like, all right, bro, like you got to figure something out. Like that was your dream and it's gone. So now what? You either be a popular bum or you take the everything that's been put into you and the opportunities that you have had and you fix it and you start giving those opportunities to other people. Because not everybody given an opportunity for sure. So boom, that happened, got out of college, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been knew my wife forever, so she knew me since 8th grade. I was not a good kid, obviously. She was not messing with me young. We was not dating young. She did not like me at all because I was a promiscuous boy. That's it. I was, yeah. But life came, life changed, and I knew that she was my best friend this whole time. And I'm like, yeah, something's different because you still here. Like, this life got to be a little different with you. So, boom, that happened. And then once I met her, she began to open my brain to just like actual happiness and not chasing what society giving you or being different than everybody else. Because you just are so full of what everything else around you is telling you to do that you ultimately act off of that. So I'm like, dang, that's different to hear from you. Like,
What's her name?
Bree.
Bree, get your ass to the podcast.
Yeah, she different. Hey,
Shout out
Hey,
to
What
She
Bree.
ethnicity is Bree?
she's mixed.
Yeah.
White and black.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's one of one. Her mom white, but she the dopest human probably
Ever.
ever.
Shout out
ever.
to Bree.
Yeah, they
You done
different.
sculpted a fine human being.
Yeah. Us half breeds know how to do people right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Y'all, it might be y'all
just
got the
saying,
best
bruh.
of both worlds. Like y'all know
The
a little
half
bit.
breeds
Yeah.
know what's up.
Half breeds can't be racist either.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't be looking at my mom
Sure
and
you
grandma
can.
and be like,
Sure you can.
I think
Well,
everybody
so-
can be
yeah.
racist.
But-
actually.
That's nonsense.
but it's stupid.
Yeah, it
yeah,
is.
it's stupid. For sure.
I hate white people, but grandma, goddamn it, could you make me some lunch? that don't sound right.
Oh, go together. Nah,
don't go right.
Nah, you can't do that.
God damn it, I hate your kind, but this sandwich is good.
No, right.
That's just my black side speaking.
I do love when you take us to Vegas and play all them damn video games. But
Yeah.
Other than that, you a wicked white woman.
Okay, so you, damn,
Go ahead.
wicked
I'm
as
sorry.
hell. No, but you, so that woke you up
Woke me up.
because you got in your own way.
got in
and-
my way, and I ruined a lot.
Okay, so you're 27. How hard is it to be a walk-on in the NFL?
You ain't getting no walk on the NFL.
Okay, so it's that hard. So you got to have extreme talent
Yeah,
or
yeah.
someone you know in the game to get you in there.
Even then, that ain't. I mean, walking into the NFL ain't happening. If you ain't go to college and you got
not walking in the NFL, but like the backup squad or just going to
practice
a
squad,
to a
yeah,
combine
nah, I mean,
and then showing your stuff
that
there.
ain't happening.
Okay.
It's real. That percentage might be.
It's got to be a freak of nature.
Yeah, you got to just be something that the world ain't seen before.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't
Because the
happening.
competition is just that
I
good.
mean,
So how far you think you would have gotten? That's the true question.
I mean, locking in, like really focusing. I feel like I can do anything. So I feel like if I locked in and I did my part and I played my role, I play with a guy who's in the NFL now. So I don't know. The confidence and cockiness in me says I could have made it.
But how better were you than the guy that made it to the NFL?
He's a freak too, though. He's a freak.
Okay, but I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm trying to figure out where you were as far as talent. Would you have made it to a college?
I'm getting a shot. I'm getting a shot.
You being honest with yourself.
I'm being honest. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a shot. I ain't saying that I'm making it and I'm on the team and I'm doing all that, but I'm getting a shot.
Okay, so psychologically, this is a big fail.
Oh,
Like,
big. Oh, this changed my whole perspective of who I thought I was.
This got some regret on you, and
Big time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's where I'm getting at. So
Yeah, that's a wicked monster in the closet, bro.
Listen to me, man. I got some regrets in my life. Everybody in here do.
Oh, for sure.
I don't like to say one person is bigger than the other because we're all individuals and that shit is big to us in our own little paradigm.
100%.
But my brother, you done got one on you that I can look at and appreciate.
Yes, that is quite the gift you have.
That's that.
I know
I'm not
you
trying
didn't,
to.
I know you didn't ask for
I
it.
didn't ask for that one. Nah.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to soak that shit in and put you back and be like, God, rekindle some shit. But
Nah,
you
that's
are
gone.
you
I
are a
don't worry
strong
about that.
mentally dude,
Yeah.
and to have to deal with this, your life is bro, you strong dude.
But go ahead, tell us your feelings on that, though.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like when that happened, I feel like I ruined like the family. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, cause
You was carrying weight.
I feel like my brothers go further if I do the correct moves, right? Like one ended up stop playing and the other one, he's definitely still playing. But I feel like if he saw me preparing the way I was supposed to be preparing and the way I knew that I should have been preparing, because I was around guys who did, it was just like, I don't know, I didn't take school serious. So it just it was all a joke to me. I just wanted to play football. That was it. So I feel like if they saw that young, it changes the way they move now, and their chances are even that much bigger. Because you look at guys that do go to the NFL, and then their brothers come, then their brothers come, then their, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, once that happened, and now, I don't know, I always thought of taking care of my granny, taking care of my mom while they were young, just so that I can give them everything that they deserve. Because, I mean, I don't know, they gave me crazy life for who I was, so, and they would back me up for anything. So, I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know, my grandpa passed of cancer, and it's like, dang, if I had that million, we paying for that. We good. We making it out of that, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you close a big door,
Yeah.
But with one door closed,
another one open. And
not even a lot of them.
And to this day, my wife is the door that opened from that. So I'm like, I never take that back, because she literally changed. Because I make it to the league, I probably
You wasn't ready for the league, bro.
I would. It would have been.
Was not
it
ready for the
destroyed me.
league.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
That's why even to this day, I feel like that's why I haven't moved up in rankings in like my position for work, and not just necessarily in that company, but in this field, because if I get too big of a bag, too much money, I don't think I'm ready for
Think
it.
about how many
Even
people,
right now?
Even now.
Really?
Ooh, wow.
Think about how many people playing right now, they wasn't ready to be in that position.
Yeah.
And their future is going to look grim because they don't know how to deal with their money.
No,
They don't
facts.
know how to deal with real life.
People.
They just came from
manipulation.
nothing to something, and no one's taught them that. You know,
And you got family like at they heels, like, oh, bro, give me this, give me
you
that.
owe me, you did.
Yeah.
But then you have some that are totally prepared for it.
Yeah.
They have the right parents that are telling them what they need to do, and you don't want to have a long career, and this is what you're going to put your money towards,
Right.
and it's not about
Yeah, I
material.
wasn't ready.
You
we
know,
didn't, we didn't talk money in my family. So
you see what I'm saying?
that would have.
Yeah, some
We would've been
families were
blowing it
catered
on
to that,
anything.
and some weren't. You know,
No, for sure. No, It's definitely that's a regret, but it's one that I can live with forever because it's like I created so much from. Well, God gave me the opportunity to create so much from that. So
Right.
I'm cool with that.
You definitely flipped it for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, man. That's
It's a total positive thing to
Who
have.
knows?
Yeah.
I probably would have had kids, all type of stuff.
Who
out
knows?
there, you know?
and there's somebody out there. I promise you, there's somebody out there living the identical situation that you just went through.
Oh yeah, no one man has his own story. It's a
Yeah.
little different,
Yeah.
but everybody done lived something
Yeah.
that you done lived. For
Yeah.
It's
sure.
just the context of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, this is why I want this, like these episodes to get out there because each episode has so much learning points in them.
Yeah.
You know, they may not be your cup of tea that episode, but the one that hits home, oh, that motherfucker
Yeah.
hit home.
Yeah.
And then you can see how, oh, this is how CJ managed that.
Right.
Yeah, I could have been an all-time quarterback, but this happened. I did this to myself. But listening to how you're going about life now,
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
It's another way.
yeah, he's another way.
Perfect
That wasn't
imperfections.
everything.
It's
yeah.
not everything.
Yeah.
And that's one thing, like, I tell kids, even to this day, like, everybody ain't going to the league. No matter how good you are. I played basketball with some guys that are unbelievable, and they didn't make it to the league. And I'm like, it's a prime example. Like, I seen a dude score 5 points in the first half and finish the game with 50. He went overseas, but the NBA, they didn't want him. So
Right.
I'm like, the greatest players don't, I mean, you know what I'm saying? The greatest players you think in your eyes that should be there, they ain't even the greatest.
CJ, you 27. Let me ask you about. I'm glad you brought that up. Do you think people that are younger in your age bracket, do you think the household are more so guiding the youth to become, oh baby, you're gonna play basketball, you're gonna play football, you're gonna do sports, knowing that that's a 1 in a million shot versus go to college, be that lawyer, be something more than chasing sports.
And if you do get into sports, good on you.
Good
but
on
if
you.
you don't,
If you don't,
I think
this.
the majority of people are definitely pushing kids into what they think they need to do.
right.
And like one of my mentors, shout out Ellie, she talk about like it's a crazy concept knowing that a parent is pushing their kids to be something that they don't even know what this kid can do. Like if I push this kid into soccer, but really they probably the best drawer in the world, but I just X-nayed this opportunity and pushed them into something else, it's like you just wasted that talent we didn't even know about. So I just really feel like as a young age, do everything. Why not? I'm gonna put you in every club. Do it. Then you're gonna find out what you like. We're gonna find out what you love. We're gonna find out what you're good at and what you hate. And then we're gonna create from there versus, all right, well, I played soccer or I played football, you're playing football.
Right.
That ain't how it all works.
right.
And then
Everybody different.
sometimes just ask your kid, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Because they know.
Yeah.
They definitely know.
They do.
And it's your responsibility to nourish that, support it.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not telling you you're going to the league. That's not
Right.
even, that's not even an option right now. Can we do this for fun? At 5, 4,
Yeah.
6?
And to stay active and to know the sport. That's how it should be driven. Hey, look, let's just go play this to have fun so you can stay
That's
active
it.
and know the sport.
right.
That's it.
Try to get my son to do that. Just stay active, know the sport. You never know what you exploit on yourself if you never even try.
100%.
Right.
You know what I mean? Still go for the education.
Yeah.
No doubt. But it's no reason why
It's
they
along
both
the way.
can't rise
Yeah.
together. And if one falters, the other one is still going. Better to have.
I'm a prime example of that. I still got my education without.
Yeah.
You know,
Coming from a
right.
person, listen to this dude. He didn't even like school, man.
Didn't like school, hated it.
Graduated college.
Yeah.
I didn't graduate college.
Yeah,
I don't have any regrets about it, but school is really just not my damn cup of tea.
not mine neither. But I made it so that
Yeah.
I could. That's crazy because I didn't even go to school for me.
Oh, elaborate.
Yeah, the whole football thing was like for everybody else.
Oh, yeah. Carrying the weight.
Oh.
It was
I'm
for the
just
weight.
Carrying the weight.
Yeah.
I don't like school.
Yeah.
School is not for me.
Yeah.
That's just not. I don't know. I feel like
You just don't like what they teaching.
That's true.
Because technically, right now, sitting there, you in school, bro.
Yeah, you a student of life, is what he's saying.
But you like this teaching.
I like
Yeah.
this. This
You
what
like Hard Knocks.
I like being I like being a
Too
student
bad they
of life.
don't gear schools like that. You see what I'm saying? You see
Yeah.
how deep this goes?
That's how it is though. Like when I was in school, I'm like, bro, you mean to tell me I gotta go sit at this place for 8 hours
Right.
to do what? I ain't gonna use none of this.
To learn how to be a part of the empire,
Yeah, go to work.
not
Get
to
a
better
job.
the empire.
Yeah,
We don't need you bettering anything.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
some hatred.
and people still think slavery is abolished. No, it's now all of us.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it went from one color to the masses.
He's
It's
trying to.
all of us.
He's trying to talk.
The game got smarter and it
it's
said,
a
why
whole
just one race? I am going to enslave all races.
The human
And I'm going to
race.
be so cold about it. I'm going to
You're
put
not
so
even gonna know.
I'm going to put so many distractions in your face. I'm going to put video games, baseball, football, basketballs, some media that's halfway telling the truth.
Exploiting women, showing you ass and titty all day.
I'm gonna keep you in your
on your
phones and
socials.
keep you entertained with bullshit. This is the distraction,
Of what you could be doing.
right? And I'm
If
gonna
you
run
go grab a
hard
book
on it.
And you put that phone down, we can't stop you.
Is
But
there
if I got this phone,
Oh
Hey.
yeah.
I control everything about you.
Is there a college out there you think somewhere? It might be in the world, I don't know, that says we don't teach how to be a worker ant here. We teach how to reach for your dreams.
No way.
What do you
Can't-
want to do?
it can't
You're
be.
going to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
We're going to push you to run your own business,
You can't be
to
named to
invest in
college.
yourself,
Right.
to invest in your health.
You can't be named to college. You gotta
Damn.
be your own entity at that point.
Damn.
He
They're
said
not
that's
let-
not happening.
They not about to give you money. They not about to give you money to do that.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, you ain't getting the scholarship to
No.
do that. Yeah.
We're not paying for your school for you to be great. For you to be different? No. We got these plans here for you to
The look
follow
on
the
the look
plan.
on CJ face is like, what?
Utter disgust.
No.
Yeah. Utter disgust.
No.
Yeah.
Who does
Like
that?
that's why like the game that y'all giving out is you giving that out for free. You giving
free.
a free game out.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
And-
trying to get paid.
Yeah,
they
we
trying
are,
to-
and that's what I mean by man sharpening man. We supposed to learn from each other, not from this. I want to learn from a physical being like myself. I want to get my information from somebody who's walked that road,
Yeah.
so I can have an understanding for what that road is if I ever have to walk it.
Yeah, free of charge.
Imagine at adolescence, we had to start school with, okay, let's see their blood work. Okay, let's gear the nutrition for this student
Game
for his
changer.
blood work. Okay, now at an early age, let's
got the
let's
science.
teach them about
Yeah, we got the
let's
science.
teach him 10 different languages that dominate the world so he's well versed wherever he goes. Then let's show him knowledge of self. Okay, so you're going
Show
to
'em how the
understand.
government even
Yeah,
work.
we're going to show
Yeah.
you yourself and the
know
environment
how to
you're
do
in
taxes.
and how to
Yeah,
survive.
he said, I don't even know how to
Bruh.
do
I don't
taxes,
even know what
bruh.
it means.
Can
to
you
be
can
honest,
you
bro.
even imagine a school like that?
It changes everything.
Changes
Real estate.
everything.
I mean,
Yeah.
Let me show you how capitalism
fix a
works.
car,
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
Yes.
show me something that I'm about to come out here and do,
Do.
not
Yeah.
geometry. I don't.
Yeah.
Bro, I
Yeah.
haven't done geometry since I left school. So
Right, right. And how does that incorporate into my daily job? You know what I mean? I'm a police officer, and they was like, yeah, do you know how to do calculus? What can calculus
Why?
put this dude in handcuffs?
no,
Do I got to go chase down this dope fiend and just verbally yell at him, pi, the square root, cease and desist?
Or all the
Yeah.
reasons why you should hit the ground right now. The
Yeah.
odds aren't
Yeah.
looking good for you, sir.
come on.
And I learned a lot of my education from being a student of life and being raised in the hood.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
I can go to any city and probably navigate through it, knowing what I can and can't do
Yeah.
because I have street smarts.
And confident in speaking the lingo too if you're in the wrong area.
Yeah.
yeah, just
There's
yeah,
a,
you got to be calm. Most people,
Yeah,
that's when you get out of character. Now you
Overanalyze the
oh,
environment.
yeah.
Right.
Just relax, chill.
even okay, so I had a little epiphany last night. I told myself, you know what? Even Einstein is ignorant.
Yeah.
He could talk all this science shit he wants, but if I told that dude to make me a swelled hill and only drive toenails because this horse is pitching,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know what that means.
of course you don't, because you're not a farrier, you're not a horseshoer,
But you sure are ignorant to it.
but you sure are ignorant to it,
I'm
sir.
admitting to
God
it.
damn, boo boo, that was a smooth one. Right out of the park, you did.
So at what point do we stop all the bullshit paying for education and just start
Acknowledging we
and
can educate
educating ourselves?
Yeah. I would be like, yo, capitalism. As a young kid, I'd be like, now look, kids, let's go over capitalism. If you are innovative and you make something great on this planet, you will be paid for it. Or you do something great, you'll be paid for it. If you're not so great, expect to be paid this, you know?
Yeah.
But this system works on people who are constantly progressing us.
Yeah.
And we're going to make sure that person is rewarded. If you don't like to work and you don't like to get down like that, you're always going to be in an area where it's going to be muddy, murky.
Yeah.
But if you're going to contribute to this society, it's going to be a beautiful thing. That's true capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with it now is you got all these dudes that want something. It gives them a lot of that, but it comes from a guy that's going to have the ultimate say as to how everything goes. And all you got to do is be the puppet, and I'll get you what you want. That's the capitalism now.
Yeah. I agree.
This world
School's
would be
weird,
totally different, bruh.
School's weird. To know, like, 8 hours. 8 hours of school is an 8-hour work day. What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
My kid's not an adult working.
No.
Yeah.
They should go.
Yeah.
Isn't there laws on that, Meryl? Can kids, how old can a kid be to work?
I think 13 or 14.
To work just like a regular job.
Yeah.
For
Depends on
income.
the state.
Oh, it depends on the state.
Yes.
Okay.
Each state has
But they
their own
can't
rules.
work crazy hours, right?
No.
They can't work
Yeah.
40-hour work weeks.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nah.
The movie industry
we go to
is
school
strict.
for 40 hours.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like no more than what, 3 or 4 hours for some kids, right?
For the movie industry?
Yeah.
No, they can have 8-hour days, but they have to break. Again, it also depends on the contract and the state and where they're filming.
Yeah, so it ain't gonna just be crazy. Like
Yeah,
they ain't
straight,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
if they
it's-
can do it in the movie industry, how come they can't do it in the real life?
Yeah. I don't.
Like, come on.
No, I just don't. I don't get it, and I didn't get it young. That's why.
Yeah.
It's a little
I still
rebel.
don't get it. I mean, and my kids, they go to school, and it's, school is great.
No, and that's what I don't want. I don't want to just say that because it definitely teaches you principles.
Basics,
Right.
foundation.
Yes.
Right. But it's ran at a different angle than I would like to see it ran.
Right.
Agreed.
It could be so much more. But
So
again,
much
it
more
takes
beneficial.
us to keep evolving, posing these ideas, and then having the kids do the same
School
thing
is
to
just
change the system.
It's just so one-sided, and it's underwhelming. That's why 80% of people don't fucking. I have to believe it's 80% of people that don't like school.
Well,
Easily.
well,
It's
even,
not-
well, even
it's
those,
not geared
well, even
for
those
you.
that go to college, they go for a certain major, and they come out and they don't even do what
Don't
the hell
even use
Right.
the major.
what they went to school for.
$50K down the drain.
Yeah, you imagine. And
That's
then,
because of lack of direction. We're not molding these kids for
Yeah,
lack.
no, they're going to college and just thinking of something.
Right.
having
They
that
don't know.
edge.
They don't
Yeah.
know. And the counselor should be like, instead of trying to get that money, what do you want to do so we can push you in the right direction?
But young, not when they're 15 now.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some opportunities young.
Yeah.
What are you good at right now
Right.
at
yeah,
10?
yeah. What are your dreams right now?
Yo, if you just learned the language, you can make a bunch of money.
100%.
Because you could
Bilingual?
translate
Yeah.
English. Are you crazy? You know what I'm saying?
They pay people more money if you go to interviews and you can speak a different language
Right.
Right.
off the bat.
And that should be taught to all kids at an early age. Look, there are other people on this planet. You need to talk to these people.
Other people in your city. What do you like?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
planet is
Yeah.
what?
Right
They
here in your
speak-
backyard.
Literally next door neighbor.
Right.
I remember as a kid too. That's when my dream of what I wanted, it seemed like it was tangible, and it was like that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I think you're right. That's when you best need to hit a child, because they know what their dreams are then.
Right.
They know.
And they get tainted as you
Yeah.
get older.
And they get tainted, and then they see other things.
It ain't
and
possible.
and
That
it ain't possible.
That ain't possible.
That
Then
ain't possible.
You figure right into the uniform.
Could you
That's
imagine?
cold,
Could you,
bro.
Cold.
could you imagine a world where we all could speak to anybody's on this planet's dialect, where there was just no problem? You imagine
There
what
would
type
be no
of world?
problems.
It would be no problems.
Yeah.
We could talk to people. That's what we're lacking now. It's like the
Communication.
system just said, I don't want you guys talking to each other. You're just going to learn one language. We're going to put you all in groups so we can control these system, and you can not understand this man and hate this
And
man.
then put borders on it.
You imagine if we just learned each other's dialect and we was like, oh, this is how you feel. Oh, this is
a whole different world. I didn't even know.
It's a whole different world, bro. A whole different world.
Yeah, it's so simple, but I don't know the world.
It's so simple to
But
us.
it seems so geared, right? It seems so geared.
Like it's like programmed to be that way. Like they have to keep it that way. But yeah, that's because they not trying to get that shift in power.
No.
The
So
irony,
everybody on one page.
right?
Hey,
You get a little.
The and the irony about it is that people like think that there's like this big round table of corporate,
right.
hogs that are up there like,
Yeah.
we know what we can do to make this right. But I'm too greedy, Bob.
Yeah, I'm not sharing my money with them.
The petrodollar is a motherfucker. That shit goes up and down like nobody's business for whatever given reason.
Right.
Oh, the economy is doing well. Up the petrodollar. Oh, the economy is not doing so well. Up the petrodollar.
Yeah.
Up regardless.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
It has yet to go back down. It's just constantly climbing. They'll fluctuate it.
They do have the power to turn the tide.
They do. But
But ultimately, the people have the power too.
we do. We do.
Hey, that's fire because I kind of singled that back to what we talked about earlier when it came to slavery. We talk about if we were slaves back then, we would have
We wouldn't have.
Ain't no way because we ain't doing it now. We follow the rules right now.
Yeah. You was the good old boy out there. Massa, I will pick to my hands, please, sir.
Yeah, I would like
Right
to.
away, sir.
You know what? And Kanye out there, right? We all know Kanye.
I'm a big Kanye fan.
Okay, I am too, but I know at times Kanye ass is out there.
He say some wild stuff.
He
Wild
does
stuff.
but he says something that resonated with me well about slavery, and not most people agree with. He said, although slavery was, bad, but that shit was a choice. And I think he was right, and I know what he was getting at.
Yeah, people took that the wrong way.
They did. He was trying to say that the slave man, he chose to go along with that shit.
Yeah, because if he didn't want, he could have. I mean,
He could have said, you know what, kill me. I'm not building shit. Yeah, I'm not
Still a
picking
choice.
shit. Yeah, that it's a choice. They chose to be
It's like
whipped
you choose
and
to
beat.
work at a job that you hate to be
Yes.
at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And the choice came from, which made it all the better. And as I was thinking about it, I was like, he's absolutely right. Harriet Tubman made a fucking choice.
to leave.
Not only
And
leave,
save.
but take people with
Right.
them. It was a choice.
But yeah, people took that like they didn't have like, come on, man.
You're
But
missing-
that's what
bro.
happens when you don't put things into context.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Kanye can't put things into context.
Yeah, he throws a lot of shit out there
Yeah,
and
'cause-
hope you.
You can catch it. Like you were thinking like him. Everybody
Right.
not
You
thinking
watching
like
the
you.
same
Everybody not thinking
documentaries,
like you,
or you
bro.
had the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
If he took time and better care with his words, he would have had more people on board.
100%.
You can't go around saying I hate Jews.
Yeah, like come
what?
on, bro. What's
Why is that a
going on?
blanket
Yeah.
statement, Kanye? Like,
Yeah.
you,
Like put some
Explain
context behind
yourself,
it. Right.
bruh.
Yeah, like make a speech. No, you know what I'm saying? You just can't
Right.
say one word.
Right.
because it's not all of them. It's probably one or two people you're not happy with that's causing you negativity in your life.
Yeah.
Well, instead of hating them, why don't you just separate yourself from them?
Because like we talked about, if we talk to them and they talk to us, it'd be a whole different world. We'd love everybody.
Everybody got they free will to live the way they want. The moment we start saying stop
Is
because
when
you're
things change.
offending me,
Yeah.
is when the game is lost.
Yep. No
Which
one.
is wild. Because
Yeah.
like live your life.
Live your
What do
life.
Yeah.
You got the right to be gay, a bunny rabbit. I don't care what you do. Just stop teaching it to the fucking kids
And let them be who
and let
they
them
wanna
be.
be.
Let them be kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Let them be
That's-
until they
and that's
figure
why
it out.
I work with like I'm so big on kids. Like
Yeah.
so big on kids. That's why I was coming to the pod. I'm like, man, I hope my character match like how I am when I'm here because I don't want to answer anything that'll make them think something different, you know?
No.
Right.
But I'm also super genuine even with them. So like kids are like this clean canvas.
Clean slate.
Granted, they parents, you know, play a role, but like you can literally build a kid into what you want them to be all the way through.
You can mold them. Yep.
You can mold them the correct way. And like I tell kids, be kids. Like even when y'all dating, be a kid. All right? You in 6th, 7th, 8th grade, be a kid. You're still a kid. I like that you like someone, 100%. We're still a kid.
Dream.
Just
Be a
dream.
kid. Could you imagine if that never stopped? If we just kept dreaming,
Imagine
and
how
our parents just
far we
said,
would be.
"Dream, just
Oh
dream."
yeah. Your parents just said, "Oh, you daydreaming? Oh, baby, do that
Dream
as
all
much as you
day.
can."
Yeah.
Keep going.
There's no limitation on what you can do.
Yeah.
That's the same parents and the same kid that figured out how to get all of us off this planet in one piece and colonize the stars. And one kid away.
One kid away.
One variable, one parent.
Literally.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming.
Are you going for kids?
Yeah, we will. Right now, obviously, wanted to get out that red zone. Kids put you in that red zone.
Yes,
if
they
you-
will.
Yeah.
if
Oh,
you-
see now look here, CJ. God damn, CJ.
Hey, I
when
love
you have
though.
kids, my brother,
Yeah.
red zone ain't nothing but a sneeze away.
No,
You could be green as a
I
mud.
think as soon as you have kids, you automatically on the red
Yeah.
zone,
the
bro.
red, right back to the
I
red.
don't care what you
That's
for,
we
and
want,
for
we want to
life.
travel for
Yeah.
a year or
For
two.
life.
There you
brother.
go.
Then you in that red. No, I already know.
Because your kids go hate you. They years later they come back to you and be like, "Dang, I was a different dude then." Look, but can
No,
you hand
right.
me $1?
No, today. Yeah.
And not even, I'm not even, and sometimes I need to clarify that. And not even red financially.
Right.
Oh, emotional. all that,
Emotionally,
Yeah.
mentally.
They gonna beat you down.
Mm-hmm.
I know how I did
Your
my mom.
stress and worry goes up 120%.
It gets easier when they become of a like mine are 9 and 13. They're good boys.
Yeah.
And they're already on a path of success. I don't have to worry about them. They're not knuckleheads.
Yeah.
One's even, I call him my nerd because that's what he is. Dude is smart, sharp as
It's
a
a
whip.
great thing.
Keaton, on the other hand, that dude is highly fascinated with looking at his asshole in the mirror. And I'm okay with that. That
Go
dude
for
is
it.
all over the place. I want to be this. I want to be that. I'm like, have at it, boy. Whatever suits you.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Yeah.
He has like that direction of a 9-year-old, which
Yeah.
is to be expected.
Which you should be. Be
Yeah.
9.
But I'll always tell him, oh, you want to be, sometimes he'll say some shit like, I want to open up a pizzeria. And he's been consistent with it. And I'm like, Keaton's Pizzeria. He goes, Dad, I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you just built it. I just named it for you. Get after it.
Let's
Is that what
go.
you want to do? He's like, yeah, I want to make pizzas. Go make pizzas. I mean, you're 9 years old right now. You ain't making shit, but not in my oven.
Nah,
But-
you ain't
but go
burning this
ahead and
house
make
down.
pizzas.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
Matter of fact, we can go get one right now, and I can show you how to make one. We can
Yeah,
start there.
My daughter want to get into the psyche. She want to be a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just like, good luck to you.
No, that's major though.
Yeah,
You
have
need more
at
of those.
that.
That's good luck to you on that
Yeah,
one.
I actually started counseling last year. It's super nice though, for sure.
Yeah.
I think just sitting back talking to people, like this counseling for me right here, 100%.
Oh, for all of us.
Oh, everybody.
But
Yeah.
I feel like, if you can go to a person twice a month
Yeah.
that begins to know you and understand your traits and it's constant, it's like, okay, they know when you're up, when you're down, when you're in the middle, and they're like, they know the keys and the right things to say, and like they're professionals at like taking what you've been through, taking out and putting it to your life now, then figuring out that exact point to where like, okay, this is where you know what I'm saying? Let's see it in a different way. And you like, okay, you changed everything for me. You know, so counseling is huge. I'm an advocate for that. Get counseling if you need that.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Shout outs to counseling.
Yeah.
I think you'll make a great father, man. I think you got
appreciate
all the tools.
Yeah, that's probably one of the biggest compliments right there.
Yeah, I think you
When my
got
moment come, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
be
there's
tough.
no doubt.
And I'm going to tell you
I
this.
don't have a doubt in my mind.
I'm going to tell you this. You're going to have a baby when the baby wants to come, not when you think it's going to come.
Oh, that's dope.
The
damn.
universe is going to drop it on your ass
No,
when it
look,
think.
I'm
You
about
ready.
to tell y'all something that the world many people don't know. We actually tried for a kid in like February. We had a miscarriage of 3 triplets.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, in vitro?
Nah,
No. I'm
just
sorry to hear.
straight.
That was,
Damn.
Yeah,
triplets.
Yeah. So November came
How,
around.
how
my
far
wife-
did she get before she lost him?
February, March, April, early February to about April.
Oh,
so that's some time.
That's too much
It's a
time.
blessing though, because they still with us.
No, for sure.
Did you
Big time.
happen to name them by any chance?
Nah,
You
we
didn't
kind
get
of
that?
yeah. We
Okay.
didn't get
But
that
shout out
far.
to them triplets, bro.
No, shout out to the triplets. They definitely be here. They be talking to me still. Like, hey,
Yeah.
Dad,
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like that happened. That was a traumatic moment for sure. Just cause like, you know what I'm saying, you only get pregnant first one time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that moment was stripped away from my wife. And it's a lot different for her versus me. Like
Right.
she's emotionally tied to it when it comes to just like they're growing inside of
Yeah,
her.
respectable. Yeah.
Versus me, like I'm just kind of, you know, waiting around whenever they come. I'm super dad, but during ain't much I can do besides make her happy. So that moment changed our relationship, and that's when we like communication became like that's
key.
top one.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah,
like,
you had to have it. Yeah,
because when you down, you don't know how down the other person is. Like that could be their reason.
Right.
And it's like, nah, we can't get that deep.
Shout out to Bree.
Shout out to hey, she's one of
Bree the damn stone.
She's
one
a
of one.
goddamn
Hey,
rock.
She's my foundation.
goddamn
Like,
man.
You couldn't have chose the stronger foundation,
Hey,
bruh.
look.
She don't show no signs of cracking
zero.
or
Zero.
failure at all.
She stand 10 toes
Zero.
all the time.
Just go ahead and build a bridge on that.
She gonna sew her ass on your ass.
Yeah. I don't even know how that would look, but I know that'd be interesting.
It's close.
She asked about that. Or she'd be like, what if we were like stuck together? I'd be like, bro,
Hey, you figure it out.
no, we can't. I don't want to be stuck together.
Well, sometimes, things just don't go your way, CJ.
Yeah.
That's true. But
And
that's my
today,
dog,
God
though.
damn it, you stuck
Yeah,
together.
that'd be crazy.
She was thinking. She'd be like, yo, we can no longer say I'm hungry. Like, we hungry?
No,
hungry?
that's what she be.
Yeah.
That's what she be on.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I know what she be on.
if I gotta pee, then you gotta.
Yeah. We got to pee?
pee. We gotta pee.
Yeah. I think we need to shower
No facts.
because one of our asses stink.
We got to meet this woman, man.
Yeah.
A lot lies on this woman.
Yeah.
Do you make sure the weight is off of her?
When it comes to life, just in
Or
general,
just like, do you give her like foot massages and massages?
Well, I mean, you don't put too much baggage on her.
no,
though, right?
no.
Yeah.
I try to
carrying a lot.
definitely- I try to keep her life as simple as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like super simple. She don't got to do much. Expectations aren't high for sure.
I love that.
You know,
Yeah.
just be you. That's one thing I never want to influence her to be anything she doesn't want to be.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I think Bree knows exactly who she married.
oh yeah,
I think you have no idea. Women are smart, bro.
she's a genius. That's just
Women are just smarter than men, period, bro.
I put a lot of weight on my wife. I actually load her fucking desk up. I load it up and she just be
you
like,
do.
I got to sort through all this shit.
No, Marilyn's
Well,
ass. No,
when-
she don't.
when
Marilyn
she
be like,
sort
no.
through it, when she sort through it, she be like, okay, this one, it kind of makes sense. I'm gonna put this one in the make sense pile. But a lot of this shit is,
She throw them away.
throw it away.
Yeah.
She
'Cause
got a
it
big
probably
ass
don't
hefty.
matter.
She got a hefty bag, right?
Yeah.
She'll go through it. She'll be
lugging
like,
that shit out
this one
daily.
makes sense. Then she get her arm and she'll be like,
Everything else don't even matter.
it's some bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah.
because sometimes I just get on these missions where I think I could just do this, and then she'll be
good.
like,
I actually saw.
no. Let me
I
read
call
all of the
my
fucking
wife
brochures
Brooke,
you're bringing home,
Yeah.
sir,
Yeah.
and then we'll figure out what's what.
I actually saw Meryl get a fishing pole with his big ass hook on it, right? And she flung it at this dude's shirt, reeled his ass back
right,
in,
yeah, yeah.
literally.
Get
I
it
was out
together.
there.
Where are you
I was in
going?
the deep
Get it
end, bro.
together.
Yeah,
Keep your shit together.
Hey, it's we. Like we already talked about.
Yeah.
It's we.
We need to keep our shit
Yes.
together.
Come on, I can't let you go too far.
No.
No.
Really back
On
in.
both of us. At this, let me tell you something. Okay, you think she just applies to this dude?
Yeah. She in
got
charge of both of
She
them.
got 2 feet. They ain't very big,
Yeah,
but she got them launched up our ass.
Yeah, it's an
that's
awkward.
good.
It's an
She
awkward.
got
You
to.
need that though.
She got to.
You gotta have that. Because we get to doing our own little thing, thinking we're good.
Yeah.
Nah, we
Bring
about
us
to
back to
destroy
reality.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was like, y'all done playing in the stars? Good. Now take your ass and go make some money.
you
Yeah,
got to
no
have a
facts.
strong woman to do anything in life.
Yeah.
And my woman knew coming into the process, I had an anger issue, and she knew not to poke the bear and manipulate the anger so she can get her will. She was like, okay, dude got a temper. That don't mean I walk away from it.
Yeah.
I'm going to help solve the problem. And this is going to
Gentle
be
way.
a lifelong, lesson for both of us. So shout outs to the wife, man. Like,
Major.
would not be here
Shit.
without her.
Shout out to everybody's stone at home, whether it be your wife or husband that
Big
supports the unit.
Right.
Big shout out.
Big shout
Big
out.
shout out.
Because without you, we are jack shit.
I'm going to ask a couple of closing questions.
Talk to me.
And you might have been snooping around, so you may or may not know what's coming your direction.
I listen to one.
Okay.
I don't know. I might have forgot
He's
him.
primed and primed.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to
I
ask you
feel
this.
like a vet.
Now, I like asking this because I know you're 27 and I got a good idea where you are mentally. So I'm going to ask you this.
Talk to me.
Who is CJ?
Who's CJ?
Outside the name, who is CJ?
CJ is CJ's the presence in the room. CJ is the culture. He's him all the time. He's genuine. He's the big hug you need for sure. I feel like I'm always open to hear everybody else's issues or problems or just life or goals, and I'm here to spit back game to whoever, whenever, whatever situation you're in. The negative side of CJ is...
I didn't even ask that, but you're going to go ahead and give me something
I'm
else.
going to have to give you that.
Spill it, brother.
I ain't the greatest, but I'm good. The negative side of CJ is lack of confidence in his craft sometimes. Very irritable when life isn't going his way. He is I don't know. He's impatient, very impatient. Doesn't want to wait on the process and kind of tends to think about skipping steps when the process is the process. So, yeah, that's CJ.
Okay. I like that. That's heartfelt, brother.
It is. And
But I'm going to have to give you another question based on that response.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Okay. How do I say this? Does CJ have any failures that he's not failures? Does CJ have any lies that he's still living with?
damn. Hey, man, don't ever ask me no shit like that.
Hold on
Lies
now.
I'm still living with?
Ooh.
That's tough.
He just threw some...
Because you said some things that made me like just popped in my head, you know, and I was just like, oh, I gotta ask him this.
That's causing you, CJ. Right? In my mind, I don't have any lies. I don't want to cut you off, but that's something if you want to release on the podcast or not, because that is a deep goddamn inner thought.
Well, you can go far as you want with it, but
yeah.
That's something that'll bust a dude up right there, because I know there's a lot of people out there living a lie in their lives right now.
Okay.
No, for sure.
Just saying.
Lies. I don't really like no lies that are detrimental to life. I feel like I've been pretty genuine in my adulthood for sure. Maybe as a kid for sure. I mean, a lot of lies for that. But adult life,
I didn't put any directive or narrative behind it, just lies. You know, you're doing great. So keep going.
yeah, I'm gonna say I don't have many lies.
Okay.
You don't have many, but
You
you
don't have
have
many.
something.
I feel like everybody lie about something.
Hold on,
you know,
CJ.
but
Is there some things you should be doing right now, but you're not? You're lying to yourself. Is there something CJ is not putting out on the
See,
table?
that's better.
How about that?
You should have rephrased that better.
How about
yeah,
that?
that sounds like easier to respond.
Yeah, because they came at you like, "Hey, bro, why you lying?
Because-
You got something that you lying to yourself
no,
about?"
Like, I
No, but see, and that's his depiction.
That's
of
why
it.
how
I
it
need
was.
more words, bruh.
But
Yeah,
hold
no,
on, but that's still his depiction of
Yeah.
it. Regardless, more words,
Agreed.
not.
So I-
Sometimes things can be said with less words, Lamar. Now let's, God damn it.
Not to my man CJ.
No, the lies one was tough. I just had to sit and think. Like, is it a lie that
Bruh.
I'm living? But is it things that I should be doing? Oh, 100%. Literally the other day, my mentor, we have a group called The Forge that we meet every other Thursday. And it's just a group of men that kind of just sit and talk about life. And my mentor came up and he was like, he said he was struggling with this. His mentor asked him, is there some man that could treat your wife better than you are? And I kind of like sat back and thought about that question, like, dang, that's a real life question. And financially, always somebody can. But my wife isn't built off financial, you know what I'm saying, reasons. So, but it's like, am I catering to what she needs, complimenting her, doing all that good stuff? I think those are things that I could definitely work on to build her even bigger than what she is now.
And you're not doing that at all.
I wouldn't say at all, but to the extent that I should.
But you're not doing it where you said should.
Yeah,
so you're not doing it at all.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have used the word should.
Right.
Okay,
right.
that's a lie.
There we go. That's my lie. So
And you got more of that. I know, brother. I can see it in your fucking eyes, CJ.
I could. I probably do. Shit. I don't be thinking about my lies though.
So it's the reason why I asked that question.
Yeah.
What should you be doing? Not half-stepping the shit.
Yeah. No.
You know you should be doing it right now. Why keep lying every day? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know there's shit right now that I could be doing. And I keep telling myself I'm going to do it. And I don't do it. I'm lying to myself.
I think that's normal though too. I think that's what that everybody has to deal with.
Yeah, I think that's a moment where like self is in the way.
Yeah.
Like,
But you can't. But you can't immediately get after that. It took you a long time to build that self, and a lot of that self is ego. Is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But at what point do you just say, "Fuck it, I'm stopped lying to myself. I'm here now. This is what I'm doing."
You just gotta knock that wall down.
It's the ego.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the thing I want to hear.
Yeah. You just gotta do it.
Yeah.
It ain't like a moment. It's just like, hey,
Right.
we committed. Just like you
Yeah.
commit to marriage that day.
Yeah.
You got to commit to, and that's what we literally had to talk yesterday. That's why I said a few days, but it was yesterday, and I'm like, dang. 'Cause my wife work in corporate America, so it's some big ballers in there. I'm like, hey, hold on now.
Yeah.
So
What prevents us from actually half-stepping, you know?
I told you it's that ego, bruh. Ego don't like it when you got to put
I think
yourself
it's a
out there.
little bit of that, you know, but it's something else.
Yeah.
what you say? What you think?
I don't know. Maybe it's the universe saying you're not ready to divulge certain things or put yourself in that situation if you're going to consistently fail. Maybe.
That's a good one.
Maybe.
I think is you not being fully committed to it. Like it's like almost like you're ashamed to do it because you're not all the way in it.
Yeah.
And
You know
that
what I'm
probably
saying?
stems from just forgiving yourself and just being who you are. Just do it.
Yeah.
That's a good way he explained it. To me, it's all ego.
All ego.
That motherfucker would do everything it can to protect itself.
No, it will. Hey, and my wife bring it up,
Everything
so I call my wife Bug. Bug say it all the time. Like when we in a heated moment, she's like, "It's just your ego. Like you just don't understand. Your ego's in the way of seeing what I see." And I'm like, "Stop saying ego. It's not pride." But then after the end of the day, I'm like,
Yeah, it was
"Dang,
ego.
It was definitely
Ego.
I don't know who he is, but he be in there.
He's so attached to your
my
ass,
gosh.
boy. You can't even peel him off.
Mine is Spock from Star Trek. And
Yeah.
he always
He
right there.
Yeah.
Just looking over my shoulder.
Doing like
Calculated
this is not
shit.
logical, Dixon.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like
I
this don't
need the
make
drive.
sense. Yeah. I'm in charge.
I like to
Whatever
do
I think.
things where if somebody asked us a question and we didn't know, we're going to give them an answer anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do because it's logical.
I'm just trying to protect us.
Yeah, no, right.
Yeah.
And you like, no, you self-serving, bro. I don't want part of your shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying
Now
to
I
be
gotta back this
genuine.
damn lie up.
I'm trying to be genuine. I don't want
Yeah.
that. I'm trying to, I want when people meet CJ, they'd be like, hey, that's a solid dude. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I can tell you right now, you a solid dude. Outside of our own little inner regrets and thoughts and what we know about, we all in here are pretty much solid.
Hey,
for sure.
And hold on, before you leave, I gotta tie a connection up that's been loose in my mind. We talked about it earlier today. How the hell did you meet Ace?
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So Ace really, I met Ace off of just the strength of Ace is in a new barbershop now.
Right.
He's with Diligent Hands. And first day I went in there, the barbershop wasn't open, but he was in there. And I'm like, bro, seemed cool. Then we talked another time after that at the barbershop. And then I seen y'all The recent one with Ace and what was
Andrew.
Drew. I seen that video, and then I was like, bro, that's dude from the barbershop. Then I seen the United video after that, and I'm like, it's all makes sense. So then I chopped it up with Ace today. He was like, yeah, them dudes smooth, like they cool, man. Enjoy the bourbon if you're a drinker. Yeah. His wife makes a good ceviche, all that. He was like, yeah,
Costa Rican
have
style
fun with
too.
him. He was like, I'm supposed to come out there on the 30th. If you want to come out with me, like let's do it. Like they some cool dudes, and I like what they stand on, like iron sharper iron. I'm like, I definitely heard them say that before when I first met them. So I'm glad that they still standing on that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Who taught you to love?
My mom and my grandpa. Yeah. My grandpa's love was stern. Not angry, but like stern. Not many smiles, not many I love yous, but like I'm gonna do everything for you.
You just knew that was love. You just felt it. Like this
this love. But my mom was like the gooey, like kisses and hugs and
What's unique. That's why I say women are strong, finicky beasts. Women can do more for a man than we ever thought. They bring out your inner weakness. They make you vulnerable. They have you saying and doing shit your black ass would never normally do.
Never do.
Not in front of your boys, at least.
Nah. Now, boogie, whatever. Like,
hell yeah. And you cool with it.
Chilling. There's not even a thought anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, and she actually, I'd say she put the bow on top of, I don't even know because I ain't had kids yet. They probably put the bow on there, but yeah, she changed the game for me too. I'm not a big like girlfriend type of dude. I didn't have many of those. I was there was no love there. But she was like, I was like, dang, this is a person I couldn't see my life without, for sure.
Our mom had to raise us, two twins, and she was a nurse. And she was a nurse.
Still is a nurse.
Yeah, still is, but she was a nurse before we were born. But we had some ins and outs with like different father figures, and for the stint of it, though, she raised us by herself.
Yeah.
And
that's different.
I think we have a different appreciation about women is because a woman raised us.
Right.
And strong as hell.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
beast.
A woman could be fucking strong as hell to raise two damn twin men.
Yeah.
Boys to men by your damn self.
Without being a man.
But we did have our uncle.
I mean, we had our uncle, but he wasn't there he wasn't there every day.
Yeah,
he wasn't the one that made us go to school.
Yeah.
Put clothes on our backs, took us there. It's different.
If you got a father,
it's slap different. It's slap different.
That's a whole. Your confidence, the way you move, just who you are it's way different. You get that young versus trying to go find it because it's like, dang, my pop stood on this.
Yeah,
and this is what I need to stand on to even just be a man at least.
Our uncle was there right at the pinnacle points of our life. He was there when he was like a wizard. Yeah. Before we did something that ultimately changed our lives forever, like crossed that thin line and then you in the system. He was there.
At the right time.
Telling us, sure you want to go this way? I mean, I got your back. I'm your uncle. I'm already on that side.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be.
Yeah.
But if you do, I'm going to make sure y'all all right. Because I'm your uncle.
I'm going to look out for
you.
I always got you.
He made sure my brother and I knew street smarts. He wasn't a fan of us doing negative things.
Yeah.
He just knew we was kids, men trying to search how to be men. And he was going to be a good uncle and allow us to learn everything on our own for the most part with uncle supervision.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it balanced us. It showed us both sides of the playing fields.
Right.
You know?
That's what's up. No, that go a long way in itself.
Yeah, brother. It's the common story of brother and sister raising twins. You know, or raising anything. They stuck together. My mom and her brother, they was like, in their minds, they're like, yo, this is the situation.
That's what we got to do.
That's what we got to do.
Yep.
Shout outs to mom and
Shout
uncle.
out to mom.
Yeah,
and
shout
uncle.
out to
Like,
single
come
moms
on.
too, and single
Yeah.
fathers. But
Hey, shout out to single fathers too,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's a whole
That's a-
different.
It's a whole
Yeah.
different story.
Because you're not naturally a nurturer,
No.
none of
No.
that. So you
No.
just got to become something
And
that
the
you ain't.
system
that you
is
not.
already against
Oh my
single
God,
fathers.
Yeah.
yeah.
shout
But
out to the
again,
single dads. Yeah,
shout out to parents. If you're a parent and you doing your job,
Yeah.
shout
Shout
out
out.
to you.
Yeah.
That's a job.
regardless. Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
together or not.
Yeah.
Hey, CJ, it's been good having you on this podcast.
Man, I hope I can get back in here for
Hey,
sure.
have
so
back,
that's up
sure.
to you.
Yeah,
You know what?
that
We
is
can-
up
me,
to you.
Me and Bud can come in here.
Yeah.
yeah. You
Yes.
got the open door.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I would love to
nice.
question her and get her perspective.
Shit different.
She's a missing
Yeah.
element right now.
I sit back and let her talk. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
be
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
She do her own thing.
My wife would probably mute your mic anyways,
That's
bro.
cool.
You wasn't gonna have a choice.
Hell, with another woman in here, she may just mute
She might-
all our
She
mics.
might join in.
Yeah, and
She
it'll
might
be
be
a
the
conversation
face.
between
Yeah,
them two.
no.
She got
Right.
her own mic now. She happy
Yeah.
too. She over there now. She got her own
Yeah,
mic.
she got her own mic, and it's a dope mic.
It's
too.
a dope
her,
mic.
Her mic
Yeah,
dope. Yeah,
Yeah, it's dope.
Hers a little different than
Yeah.
ours.
Well, when you the editor,
You
Yeah.
get a little, you get a little
shit.
more help.
Yeah.
Her mic is like the all father. Like, give me the all father voice, Marilyn.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can go here.
Oh, I don't even know which one that is. I think Lamar does.
It's the red one on the left. Second.
On the bottom?
Yeah.
No, the second from the top.
When she get on the mic, she be like, don't nobody say shit. That don't make sense.
Yeah, she'll be like, don't have them ace moments.
Yeah, them
Right.
fire.
Yeah.
So Ace Moments is from Ace.
Yes.
What's the Ace Moment?
We'll
You'll
enlighten
see.
you later.
Yeah,
We'll enlighten you later what
we
an
got
ace
to show
moment
you.
is.
Yeah,
But-
definitely tell the wife, man.
She's welcome to come back.
Tell
we're gonna
Bree
get down here.
she got to come back. Y'all
Yeah.
don't wait too long. You
Yeah.
know, the longer you wait, she'll be back to work, and we ain't gonna have as much free time.
Yeah,
You know
y'all
what I
might
mean?
be booming by the time we come back,
Yeah.
bro. Y'all
Yeah.
might have celebs
We put it out in the
here.
universe, man.
We try not to
Yeah.
stick do celebrities, man. I mean,
That's major.
but because we all celebrities in my eyes, we all got
celebrities.
great
Yeah,
stories.
I'm a
I
celebrity.
don't need
Yes.
Tom Hanks in here telling
Yeah.
me how he
We all-
started from just a little kid on.
Yeah,
I got it, bro.
Yeah, we all got that same story.
Yeah, I want to hear from the common folk.
Yeah.
Right.
The people that we can relate to.
Yeah,
We don't got millions.
no, nothing against people that have
No,
millions,
not
but
at
it's
all.
just
Yeah.
not, you
Not
know.
at all.
Yeah,
We trying to get there for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, you give me $1 million.
We're trying to get there without sacrificing
I ain't
ourselves.
nah,
you
My
know?
soul got to stay with me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And technically, we already there. So we're just trying to get a higher level of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more influence.
A little more.
Right.
Just
That's
a little
it.
more. Just want to help, brother.
This help people. That's
That's
what
what
I'm here to
saying.
do.
I
That's
just
it.
want to help. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I love it.
with that, hey, like the goddamn channel.
Yes, boo boo. If they don't like the channel, then they don't know what they're doing.
They're missing out on a whole brand new podcast there, Baba.
Yes, sir. I do believe it.
And subscribe.
Ring the damn bell.
The Patreon is up. Thank you to all the Patreon members that help us get this channel up and running. All your proceeds help.
Yes.
We are highly, highly appreciative.
You help
of the
us, help you,
proceeds.
help us.
And then for all those who haven't not joined the Patreon, you too can donate.
There's nothing really special in the Patreon yet, per se. Like, we
Well,
haven't done any
we'll make
Patreon
something.
videos.
I'm sure we'll make something.
Yeah.
We try to keep it all exclusive to everybody.
We're
so,
still trying to figure out what exactly that's going to be.
right.
It's got to be something, over the hill.
Meryl, real quick,
Yes.
I'm gonna get this right here.
There you go. Man.
Did you just reach down?
Yeah.
Did you just reach down in the crate to get that on me?
That over there.
He did some Bugsy Siegel shit.
Yeah.
Take that.
Man.
Peace, y'all.
You got, wait. You didn't even tell him about the TikTok.
He didn't tell about nothing. He
the
just shot me.
Instagram.
I had all
We
I
got
needed to
TikTok.
say,
Nothing.
Maryland. I had
Instagram.
everything I needed to say. Hey, visit
Jeez.
Romper Vroom.
Yeah,
Maryland's still
nothing.
riding the raps.
Hey, he's spitting all over the place, Meryl. Look at him. He's a savage.
At least,
I didn't mean to do that
at
shit.
least he's using his own mic and
This dude is
never-
wild.
Yeah, and she's still falling and she's still learning.
Oh, but
Yeah.
not. But I'm not falling that much anymore.
No,
Yeah,
you're
but
not.
she's standing up more.
Yeah.
We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram.
Yes. And thank you to CJ for coming.
Thank you, CJ, for
appreciate y'all
showing
for
up.
having
This
me,
dude,
for
he
sure.
done lost his damn mind.
After,
He
and
did.
CJ, after I
He got
wet this
excited
dude
after
up
this.
and laced him up with bullet holes and such,
It was
That's
over with.
it.
it's over with. For me,
That's-
He
it's
was
a wrap.
trying to leave the crime
Ball
scene.
game.
Just
Ball game.
Ball game.
Ball game. It's a wrap.
That's a wrap. That's all she wrote.
On that note,
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Peace.
peace.
I don't care about anything else.